Queen Akinyi Gold, who has just given us a text on our hotline and asking a certain question here. Can you give an example of how you have helped struggling student improve? That's Queen Akinyi from Germany asking that question.
Struggling students, I usually help them by giving them private classes other from the other students who are quick learners. I usually engage them with more activities on Spanish. I usually give them extra online classes for those.
All right, this is Steve from VMTV Kenya. Today we have a special guest in our studio, and this special guest will take us through the Spanish language. Those people who are outside there, they have been asking, do you offer Spanish language in your institute? Yes, there's a Spanish language, and today I have a teacher of Spanish language, and he will introduce himself and he will tell us his name and a bit introduction of himself as a Spanish language teacher. Karibu sana mwalimu.
Thank you very much. I'm Allan. I'm basically the current Spanish teacher at Compliance Institute. I'm 23 years of age. I might be a bit young, but I'm good at what I do.
Yeah. What training do you have as a Spanish teacher?
Training in Spanish. I started learning the language rather in high school. Basically, I used to take online classes in high school. When I was done with high school, I decided to take it as a course. Though I'm not yet complete with it, I'm trying to advance it to the maximum level. Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. You have said that you advance it to maximum level. What are the levels of Spanish language do you teach? Do you teach the low, medium, or advanced?
For now, I base on intermediate and beginner. Advanced maybe later on.
So how is it Spanish? How can you tell the viewers how you can greet someone in the morning in Spanish language?
In Spanish in the morning, you might greet someone by saying buenos dias, which basically means good morning.
What about in the evening?
In the evening, it's buenos noches.
Wow, buenos noches.
Though buenos noches can take evening and night. Yeah, you can use buenos noches as an evening greeting or a night greeting.
So when I want to tell my loved one outside there that I love you, sweetheart, and a good night,
you can tell her te amo, buenos noches.
Can you repeat it?
Te amo, then buenos noches.
Te amo, buenos
noches.
Buenos noches. Te amo, buenos noches. Well, I'm learning a bit of Spanish language. Are you a native speaker?
I can say yes, I'm a native speaker. Though not much into it. I can say that, yeah.
What is your level of proficiency?
In Spanish?
Yes.
I can say I'm a fluent speaker. Yes, I'm a fluent speaker.
And how can you ask someone something can you help me with your phone in Spanish language?
Puedes ayúdame tu telefones.
Can you repeat it?
Puede ayúdame tu telefones.
Hey, hapo sasa nimepotea kabisa, niko in another world. I'm in another world and I'm lost. I'm now floating in the air. The deeper it goes, the deeper the Spanish goes. The way you speak English, the deeper English you speak is the way they speak deeper Spanish. And I want to know How long can someone take while learning Spanish language?
The length of the course depends on the person. There are some students who tend to understand Spanish faster than others. So it depends on your speed of understanding.
Oh, it depends with the speed and the mindset, right? And how the quick you are, or we have what we call fast learners and slow learners. So even in Spanish, we have the slow learners and fast learners, right?
Right.
Okay, what can you tell somebody who is outside there who wants to join your class of Spanish? What can you tell this person?
I'll tell the person he should organize and take a Spanish class. It comes with a lot of advantages. Sorry, one of them being employment. Many people don't know this, but nowadays language is actually almost one of the most I can say career paths with the most job availabilities in Kenya.
So if someone wants a job very fast, he or she can join Spanish language so that they can get a most relevant job at a terrific rate, right?
Not technically, but depends on the field you're in. Though nowadays the tourism industry is booming, so when you decide to take a tour course, you can add a language. And I usually encourage people to do Spanish. It's usually simpler and takes less time than the other languages. Yeah.
All right. How do you compare Spanish language with the German language?
Okay, German language. I've not been yet into German class rather, but I've been with some students who have done German, and for me. German, it's a good language, yeah. It's a nice language, but I think Spanish is easier. That's all I can say.
Oh, Spanish is easier than German, right? So, how do you structure a tropical Spanish language?
Since it's a language, it entails three things: listening, speaking, and the basic oral, rather reading. So I usually divide my lessons into those three. So you might find today's lesson will be dwelling only on oral, then tomorrow's will be only listening. So that's how I usually structure my lessons.
Wow. Then, what are the teaching methods or materials you do use in teaching the Spanish language?
Well, over the years, I've been writing notes, different kind of notes from different sources. So that's one of them where I get my notes from. The second one is I usually refer to some online texts which are important, mostly on lingua.com. Then the third way is I usually use the Spanish dictionary. Yeah, there's a dictionary based solely on Spanish, and it usually helps the students. Yeah.
So the Spanish has also a dictionary, and English also have a dictionary. This now wonderful. So can you teach me Spanish language so that I learn the Spanish language?
Yes, I can teach you language if you're willing.
How long can I take in that class?
As I said earlier, it depends on your speed, on your commitment also, and also your seriousness on taking the class.
I'm always a fast learner. I think I can take few months. For the fast learners, how many months?
For the fast learners, they can complete their course within a span of 6 months. For the others, depends also.
So for me as the team quick learners, we can take a span of 6 months, then we are through with Spanish language. How do you do your trainings?
Trainings, I usually come up with Spanish spoken videos. I come with them to class, project to the students. Then they can tell me afterwards what maybe the film was about.
All right. So those are the kind of materials you do use to teach the Spanish language. And how do you engage the students throughout the lesson of Spanish language?
By basically using the simple steps. For example, when I come in, I usually use Spanish when greeting them and such. So basically, in between the lessons, I'll be using some Spanish sentences or expressions to the students, exposing them to new vocabularies and contents on a daily basis.
Wow. And how do you assess the students in this language?
I usually assess the students by, I usually give them a few cuts or rather rats after a few weeks of progress so that I can test where they are vulnerable and fix the situation.
How do you track the students in each levels?
Pardon, can you rephrase the question?
How do you track the students in each levels of Spanish language in the progress?
Or how I track them. I usually have, most of my classes, I usually have different types of learners. For example, you might find in a class, I have a learner who has been there for like 4 months, another one who is new. So basically, I usually track their developments by one-on-one teachings with them in the same class.
Okay, there's somebody called Queen Akinyi Gold who has just given us a text on our hotline and asking a certain question here. Can you give an example of how you have helped struggling student improve? That's Queen Akinyi from Germany asking that question.
Struggling students, I usually help them by giving them private classes other from the other students who are quick learners. I usually engage them with more activities on Spanish. I usually give them extra online classes for those who are able or willing to join them.
Okay, we shall tackle some 3 questions from different people here. Also, there's somebody called Hamon Keith. Hamon Keith is another person asking the same question, different question, is asking from our hotline, are you comfortable using online platforms, e.g. Zoom, Google Classroom?
Yes, usually I'm comfortable with giving them, but there's usually a difference between online classes and physical classes, and I usually encourage students to take the physical classes rather than the online classes. People might see it as simple, compared to the physical class, but the truth is that online classes are usually difficult and they require someone who is actually serious about them, because when taking online classes, it tends to take a longer period compared to the physical classes, because the materials that are found in a physical class, for example, the whiteboards and markers, aren't found in an online class. So the student must also be patient enough to endure the online class.
All right, Amon Keith, I hope you have been answered. I'll also take a few questions from Reginetta. Reginetta is asking, what digital tools or apps do you use to support learning?
The digital apps that I currently use, I usually use Google Meet. Basically, that's the one that I use currently for now. Yeah, Google Meet. Yeah. It tends to have all the things a physical class might require. It has flashcards. Also has somewhere where you can type a message whereby the student hasn't understood it yet.
Okay, another question. We are going to do some two more questions from we shall read your questions. They are on our screen as they pop on our screen here. And this is Linda from Dubai asking, have you taught Spanish online before?
Yes, I've taught Spanish online, and I'm also currently doing it. For those who want to be enrolled in an online class, you can visit our school. It's located in town at Nature House, 3rd floor. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Linda, outside there, you can be taught online, whether you are in Dubai, you can still be taught online. And the question from somebody from Babadogo, anaitwa George. George from the Babadogo asks, how do you incorporate Spanish-speaking cultures into your lessons?
Mostly, I tend to use videos. Those are the easy ones to get. I usually take videos from different sources, Spanish videos. Then I engage the students with them. I can form groups, give them some videos, basically for knowledge. Yeah.
Wow. He gives them those materials and they get knowledge. Do you include topics like food, traditionals, or current events in your lessons? That one is question being asked from Mary from Siaya. Mary from Siaya is asking you a very simple question. Do you include topics like food, traditions, or current events in your lessons? It's like Mary likes food so much. Okay, but Mary, you are going to be answered with Mwalimu. We have the teacher of Spanish today at VMTV Kenya. Don't forget about to subscribe. Don't forget about to like, share, comment, share to your friends so that they can get this education.
Yes, I do incorporate food in my teachings. They tend to come as vocabularies rather than topics. Maybe every once a week at least, I usually give them new vocabularies ranging from different topics or perspectives of what's been happening in the current world of today.
Yes, Mary, you have been answered there. Mr. Odhiambo is asking, these questions are so many today. Mr. Odhiambo is asking, how do you handle a student who isn't motivated or is falling behind?
A student who is falling behind, the best way of motivating him or her is by encouragement, basically. Yeah, we encourage the students to take extra lessons or other classes if they feel that they are being left behind by the current class. We also give them materialistic questions, notes on revision. Yeah, we also guide them physically, basically one-on-one classes. Yeah.
All right. How do you adapt if a student is progressing faster, slower than expected? This is Mr. Dan asking that question.
Let me begin with when a student is progressing faster than expected. Actually, that's a good thing. Yeah, because Spanish usually tends to take a certain limited amount of time. So when a student finishes earlier than the expected time, that's a bonus, I can say. But when a student is a bit slower, it tends to derail the progress with others. So we usually tend to advise the students to take one-on-one classes rather than being in a class of a lot of students.
All right. And why did you choose to be a Spanish tutor?
I chose to be a Spanish teacher because I have the passion of teaching. Because before Spanish, I used to teach Swahili. Yeah.
So you can also teach me some Swahili because I'm lagging behind in Swahili language.
I can also teach Swahili.
All right. So if you don't know Kiswahili, like our brothers from the other side, who find it very rough for the Kiswahili, we recommend you to come to the compliance. Then you will learn a lot of Swahili and you will be enjoying every shows done in Swahili. Yes, to you again, what do you enjoy most about teaching Spanish? What do you enjoy most in teaching Spanish? Like me, I do enjoy eating a lot of fish.
Where I most enjoy about Spanish is whereby you get a student, you take the student through the full course, and he gets to graduate and gets a certificate in the language. Usually, I tend to enjoy that moment as the most enjoyable moment when teaching Spanish. Yeah.
Wow. What are your goals as a language tutor?
My goals are, or rather, let me state the long-term goal. My long-term goal is in a span of 10 years, I wish to have my own Spanish-speaking school only. Basically, a school for Spanish language.
This teacher, Mr. Dominic from the DEM, asking a simple question. What will you do if a student kept speaking English during Spanish lesson, during Spanish only lesson? What do you do?
First of all, when a student speaks English in a Spanish class, it's normal. It tends to happen all the time. Basically, what I usually do is there's a certain I can't call it a punishment, rather a task. I usually give the student a certain task to do it. Yeah.
Madam Nancy also asking, how will you teach a complete beginner who has never learned a second language?
Because Spanish is like any other language, you usually begin with the basics, like literally the basics from the bottom. Basically the alphabets and such. Yeah.
So how do you say A in Spanish?
Just A.
Very easy like that. What about B?
Bay.
Bay. So these people normally call bay. So they are just speaking Spanish, but they don't know.
They don't know. Yeah.
You normally call your man outside there or your girl outside there bay. These are B in Spanish language. So today you are learning. What about what do you call elephant? Because most of kids outside there, they like E for elephant and they shout E for elephant. How can you say that one in Spanish?
An elephant in Spanish is known as a elefante.
Elefante. Kumbe Spanish sio ngumu.
It's not that difficult.
But there are some technical words there you said earlier. Hey, I was almost chewing my lips. So, what do you how do you see Spanish language in the next 2 years at compliance?
Come up again with that question.
How do you see Spanish language in the next 2 years in compliance?
In the next 2 years, I see a rather class filled with Spanish students who are ready to learn and explore the language.
And those people who are outside there, what is the advice you can give them who wants to join you to learn this language?
For the people out there who are ready and willing to learn Spanish, all I can tell you, Spanish is it's not a difficult language, firstly, and it's a rather sweet language. You'll find it entertaining to learn, and it's basically fun to learn Spanish. Yeah.
It is fun to learn Spanish, and if you are outside there, plan to join Mwalimu, the Spanish language, and you will learn a lot of Spanish language, and you will be confusing people outside there also when you get some people speaking in Spanish. You also join the team. So you will not be lagging behind. And you are being advised also, someone who is taking tour and guide, also you need to learn. All right, someone outside there who is taking tour and guide, you are also being urged to learn Spanish, because you will meet different people from different world outside there, and the language they can only speak is Spanish. How will you do with your tour guiding course outside there? You are in the park, you have a guest, and this guest only speaks Spanish, doesn't speak English, and he or she wants everything to be explained as you travel with them in the field. So you need to learn a bit of Spanish. So when you have a guest from outside there, you will keep them going and keep them company with this Spanish language. Mr. Mwalimu, somebody is asking, this lady asking, are you married?
No, I'm not yet married.
Oh, he's not yet married, but he's not searching, right? Or you're searching?
I'm not searching.
He's not searching. Yes, but you can still send your applications, because he's almost marrying. Or umesema Gen Z's amuhoi.
Kwa kila mtu ataoa.
Kwa kila mtu ataoa. Kwa ni lazima, and we wish you all the best outside there. And what can you tell the youths, and advice you can give the youths in the community outside there who are struggling to know different type of skills? What advice can you give them outside? They are stranded and they don't know where to run.
For the youths who are stranded or struggling, rather, I would encourage you to take as a language lesson, even if it's not Spanish. Just pick one. You can do it. When you're done with it, it opens a door to different types of career opportunities, and it can give you a way forward on what you want to do with your life.
When is your intake?
Our intake is you can come. Actually, you can come anytime. Yeah. When you want. Yeah.
Both online or physical?
Both online and physical. Yeah.
So if you want to learn the language, you can start applying. And where is the website for application?
Our website is at www.complianceinstituteofprofessionalstudies.com. You can find our numbers there, you can find our email, and you can contact us. Yeah.
So do you have any other branch apart from this Nature House third floor?
Yeah, we have other branches. We have other two branches. One is in Kitengela and Joska. The other one is in Joska, yeah.
Yes, the other one is in Joska. There are 3 branches in Nairobi, Kenya, and the main branch, the main campus is in Kitengela. Then we have the town campus, which is in Nairobi CBD at Nature House, next Afya Center. So if you reach there, you can contact them. You can contact them on their number, which is on the screen there. And also you can join the branch, which is in Joska. Yes, all right. We want to thank you so much for coming to our studio today. And before you depart, give us a parting shot, and those people you want to greet outside there, you can pass your greetings to them.
Greetings. I want to send greetings to my parents. I know they are watching from home, my friends, and also my students. Yeah.
What is your parting shot?
I want to say, let me say gracias.
Gracias. What is this gracias?
Gracias basically means thank you.
Oh, gracias. That one is Spanish, right?
Spanish, yeah. And basically I said gracias because I wanted to thank you for the opportunity of inviting me to your studio to come today and talk to your listeners about the language Spanish.
grasses. So I know about how to thank someone in Spanish, grasses. So I thought it's these grasses that we find around, we use for touching the roofs. Kumbe is just a Thanksgiving. Wow, I've learned a lot to Spanish language. I want to thank you also for coming on board. And before you leave, make sure you branch to our kitchen and take a tea, even a cup of tea before you leave, right?
Right.
Yes. Thank you so much for